I'm doing a Zodiac energy reading for Taurus for the month of February. So I'm going to relax and tune into the energies. I'm going to be sharing some mini wisdom and healing for all of you today. All right, so here we go. Taurus. What are the energies? What is the message for Taurus for February? There's lines on a paper, and it's kind of like charting, and this graph, it's like it's seismic. It's like if we're reading the ground and there's an earthquake, it's almost like something that's reading vibrations. And it's going up and up and up and up, but it's actually also coming down, okay? So it's going up and then it's coming down. So it looks kind of like a mountain image, but it reads vibrations. And it's not like a heartbeat, because that's just one, down and then over and then up and then down and then over. Like, this is kind of it's building and building and building, and then it's coming back down. And the color is red on white paper. And it's scratching it in. It's scratching it in, and it's going up. I mean, it's scratching it in so tight, it's coloring it in. It's coloring in the shape of a mountain. All right. Oh boy. This could be tricky, okay? Because when I look at this image and we're talking about vibrations, it's flat. So how could an image that is reflecting vibration, which could be emotion, which could be intensity, right? How we're feeling, we're moving through life. It could be getting a little bit more overwhelming, and then it's starting to calm down. Like, that's vibration. That's how we feel it as human beings. So when I go into the image, it's just like flat. So there's a discrepancy here. There's a discrepancy between the meaning of the image and what it actually translates into when I go into it. It's flat. So are we being honest with our emotions? Let's say we're really revved up about something. We're serious about it. But beneath the surface, we really don't care. That's what this means to me thus far, okay? Have you ever had, maybe as a younger person in life, I can imagine I would have probably done something like this, like I'm getting involved in this rally, but really I leave the rally and the next day wake up is like, why was I even doing that? That isn't even me, So are we being honest? So our emotions are we're getting involved, that's amping up. But beneath the surface, what are we actually feeling about this? Are we just acting out a behavior because we want to create a certain persona of expression and intensity? Or is that how we, or are we just kind of guided into a group of opinions? So we're just kind of jumping on board. That's what this means to me right now, okay? Really exploring, are we being honest with the way that we are projecting our expression, okay? Because beneath the surface is saying, I don't actually feel this way. I feel this way, But beneath the surface, the next day, wake up, it's like, why was I doing that? I didn't even feel that way. That is even me being honest. I'm going to keep watching, okay? I see what I see now. There's a flip side to this. And it's creeping me out a little bit. The flip side is what I would define as shock. Okay? So the event is really that overwhelming, but we turn off our ability to feel it. So it becomes flat. So it's like we're going to shock, and that helps us to cope with the fact that we're looking at our own mutilated body and we're being hauled into an ambulance right now, but we can't feel anything because we're in shock, okay? So it could be that the energies are really this intense, but we are choosing not to feel them. So they're showing me both could be true here for Taurus for February. It's overwhelming. Everything's very overwhelming. But we're going flat with it. We're going flat, so we don't have to feel a participation with that energy, because it's almost like a trauma or a shock, okay? The other way is that I'm getting all wound up and riled up, and I'm expressing myself intensely, but I don't even believe in what I'm saying. I don't even believe in what I am participating in. For some reason, it's just like it's all flat, okay, beneath the surface. So, all right, we're gonna chill out. This is intense, okay? This is intense and flat. It is kind of at one extreme or another extreme. So, I'm gonna chill out here so I can continue to figure this out, okay? Okay, there's also avoidance of something of the heart, because when I say let's get real about this, like, is it, are you going through some kind of shock or trauma, are we going through, like, let's be real with how we truly feel here, let's be honest with the way that we really feel. The heart feels like it's got a really hard protective layer around it, and it feels really tight, like a really tight muscle that aches. And the heart, we have to get tuned into the heart, okay? Perhaps all of this is avoiding the heart. Perhaps this image and both the flip side, etc., of this image, with the vibrations and all in the graph of the mountain, like, perhaps we are instinctively responding. Perhaps these are our instincts, but we're avoiding something that deeply needs our attention of the heart. It is so common for us to go through difficult times and just kind of react our way through, but never truly ask the honest questions of ourselves. Is this what's really best for everybody involved? Is this what's really best for me? Am I just unhappy that things didn't work out the way I wanted them to? Like, I mean, these are the gut-wrenching questions that we avoid asking because we don't want to hear the answer. The answer may be it's time to stop. It's time to make different choices. It's time to let go of this relationship. It's time to acknowledge that it never did work. It's kind of like, perhaps if we make enough noise, it can still, there's still life to our pain. There's still life to the way we didn't want things to turn out, and we feel entitled to the way we want things to be if we make enough noise, perhaps. But this is almost like go within and actually get tuned into who you are inside. The questions that we don't want to know the answer to because we don't want to get real with it, okay? But this has to get looked at. This has to be explored, okay? It's going to be really, really good for you, for your life, for your heart, for your body, for everything. Man, it isn't easy to go into your heart because my God, it is not easy to go into your heart because what this is about, I do not particularly like black licorice, so like black jelly beans are not my favorite. So I see a black jelly bean heart and it's like, ew, no, not that. It's like it doesn't taste right. It's not natural. It shouldn't even exist. So it's like this, I'm trying to go into the heart of Taurus to help it kind of breathe, help it cope. And it's like I'm going in the black licorice heart. What would I do if I had a black licorice heart? We got to start reconciling this. Unless you like black licorice, that probably works in your favor, but I'm just circulating this on down. Like, you need real raw conversation. You need someone to talk to that actually it's a super good listener, isn't going to judge you. And that may also be you need to talk to yourself. You need to have an out loud conversation with yourself. Talk to yourself about life, because this is literally like talking to your higher self. When you start having conversation with yourself, you will get into the nitty gritty of you in a way you didn't expect, okay? And literally talk to yourself, and then ask yourself a question, and then answer that question back, and like literally talk it out, because this is going to help get some honest conversation going here. Nothing needs to fall flat. Let's let this be an enriching, honest, like real life, where we're working with the real, okay? The true self, the true voice, the acceptance of what didn't work out, the moving on, the opening up to new directions, new ideas, right? Let's turn this into solutions, make it positive. Okay, that's what I have. Oh my goodness. Feel free to share in the comments if this resonates with you, or what kind of experiences you're having in February. Thank you all so much for watching. If any of you are interested in exploring a psychic session with me, please visit me at my website at abbeynormalswisdomquest.com. I also have 2 other YouTube channels, so you can check me out at Abbey Normal and Abbey Psychic Services. And I'm also on Patreon at patreon.com/abbeynormalswisdomquest. All right. I hope you all have a wonderful February, and take care for now.